Okay. Promotion goals and break rooms, yeah. We can load our version 14 park. What was added in 15 and 16, by the way? I think 16 was the Vivarium update, right? Hey, LaBeast. Hey, Miguel. Welcome to the stream. Hey, Mito. Welcome to the stream. Grown ass man on YouTube crying about how Subnautica 2 devs won't add his Leviathan to their game. That's interesting. That's a special level of entitlement. Thank you for the super chat, Primal Gamer. Humbly request to be named after the first Velociraptor or Pachycephalosaur added. Okay. You got it. I plan on having both of those in this park. Well, he has kids in his set. They're whining about that. It's a choice. Okay, hard challenge mode Costa Rica, I think. Is good. Oh, there's a raptor. I don't remember what all can be found on the starting things. I think we want tropical theme here. Is that Compy? Oviraptor. Galley? So could we get, like, Galley and Velociraptor to start with? That'd be cool. There we go. I think. Frontier should add your dog. Suppose we just jump right in, huh? I guess we'll start the video here. Alright, well, this is our new park build, Prehistoric Kingdom. We haven't played since update 14, so we've got 3 whole updates of new stuff, with 17, of course, being the largest update they've ever had to the game. We're doing Costa Rica, we're doing tropical theme. It's gonna be, we're gonna build Jurassic Park. I mean, come on. It's like the lowest of low-hanging fruits for a park build, but we've never done a Jurassic Park directly inspired park build in PK. I want to see what we can do with it. And I've never really used the PK Workshop. The Workshop is a big new feature in JW3. Prehistoric Kingdom had it first. Let's play around with that. So we're going to start with, I guess, Gallimimus and Velociraptor. I think that's what we got here. Hopefully that's what we have here. And let's go. Wonder what new mammal will be added for the next set of updates. I think the thing I would like most out of mammals would be an Entelodon. I do have a fondness for pigs. Yeah, the mammals are definitely something that helps set it apart. Not a fan myself, but... Okay. Wait, are we... No, that's paused. Okay. Tutorials. You know what? We'll look at these. It doesn't hurt. Basic controls. We should be able to know all that. None of that stuff should really matter. This is all pretty minimal. Alright, I don't care. Gorilla horses, the Calicotheris. Okay, so we've got the little staff center. Alright, loading bay. So now this is like manual. Stored 0, needed 0. Medicine, meals, merch, and then all the food types. Complicated. I like complicated though. Okay, let's before we unpause the recording, I want to play around a little bit with the build menu and refamiliarize myself with the game in general in terms of like the UI. Hey Ellie, welcome to the stream. So, well, we got to build a nursery. Now, if I want a blueprint, so these are our prefabs. Okay, so these are the workshop stuff. Now, if I did a hatchery, that's thatch. Nursery, that's the word. Okay, so we do have functional prefabs in here as well. Insomnia is a bastard. Dude, tell me about it. Fucking tell me about it. What looks like Planet Zoo 2's management looks more complex than JW3 is. And like, it shouldn't be. JW in general should have the more involved management because it has always been simpler on the aesthetic side so that it works on consoles better. So it just makes sense to make it more complicated otherwise. So I guess we could just use this nursery. I don't have any custom ones already grabbed. So it's Steam Workshop, so we don't have like directly integrated workshop searching as far as I know. Okay, wait, let's put this down here for a second, and then I want to do... So we got a raptor cage, we got a raptor pen. So this is modern theme. This is modern theme. Interesting. These are locked by research. Modern. I see. We got a Genesis fountain. That's arid themed. I don't like that these are locked by like building theme so much. It's a little awkward. Giving us the wetland map update, it comes with us getting a semi-aquatic mammal. Guesses from the blurred leak species roster is probably going to be Ambulocetus. Interesting. Yeah, I want to see what they do with the baryonyx. That'd be cool. Yeah, like I don't know why the animals don't start out as juveniles in JWE3. The fact that they come out as adults and you have to breed juvenile special is it breaks immersion. I don't like it. Okay, can we build anything that's Jurassic themed? We can build these fences. We can build the toilet with 2 T's, of course. The double T toilet. This is locked behind modern. Modern, rustic, arid, and Stone Age. Damn. We can't even build a trash can. We can build a Dilo enclosure sign. Okay. Well, let's look at the... I gotta build the research station. There. Can I get a research station that looks more Jurassic Park-ish? Hope future updates address this. Okay, can I... I remember the UI taking me a hot second to get used to. Yeah, angle snap. So if I put this on angle snap right now. Now, let's do this. if I do this, I put it at a weird angle, then I put it on 45. Yeah, so that defaults... Oh no, that defaults to the actual alignment. Cool. Great. That's what I want. Okay. Bear with me. It's going to probably be a really rough start. The game is not very forgiving for you to, like, set it down for a year. Want more skins in JWE? Yeah. I'm surprised they didn't do any expansions of the skin system for JWE 3. Does the nursery count as, like, a backlot building that you're supposed to, like, conceal? I don't remember. I would assume so, though. Let's just put it here, actually. I think that works. Okay. Yeah, so Velociraptor Gallimimus, great. Do we have any different takes? No. That's fine. This will work. Props to PC2 if they make it to $1 million, make it $1 million to feed a koala like IRL. It would be pretty funny if they had realistic stuff. Okay, so do we start with... I forget how the starting genomes work. Do we... Could we just have, like, full genome data? I guess? Okay. Oh, for, like, one skin, right? Yeah. Okay. Growth speed. Okay, interesting. See, none of this was here last time I played. So this is a different choice thing, too. Any staff building places far from guests as possible. Yeah, I figured that was still in. Hey, Zillaman, welcome to the stream. So it's more expensive if I pick realistic growth speed. I see. What is it actually... Is this the speed of it growing up to an adult? Not necessarily hatchery speed? I don't remember. 100% fossil genome and hatching animal, something you don't mind, actually. Yeah, I almost always get 100% anyway. Surety of at which an animal will start its life. Okay, yes. Fluff. Always fluff. We're gonna hatch everything as an itty bitty baby. It's only appropriate. 1 to 4, 1 to 4. Okay. Well, we'll get aviaries and lagoons for the game. For, like, you're talking, like, for large animals, not just, like, the little, the mini exhibits. Let's look at the galley quick. I don't think the Gallimimus was even in last time I played, from what I can remember. I think he was added after I last played. I like the little, like, pin feathers. That's very cool. Hey, Rugops, welcome to the stream. Koalas are hella picky, yeah. To grow multiple species to see what they want. Jeez. Rough. Okay. So these guys live a lot longer. Probably makes sense. Okay. What other infrastructure should we put in right now? Gotta remember where to look for everything. Park logistics. Compost heap we don't need immediately, I don't think. Is this going to be JP in the PK park? That is the idea. Although a lot of the stuff I would like to build, I can't build. As far as blueprints go. So, we'll have to, maybe get creative with that. Put in, like, some temporary stuff until we can unlock the other, building styles, perhaps. We needed research. Is that all over here? Park services, yes. Research station, staff break room. I don't know if I actually should put down research immediately, but I'm probably gonna. So research station basic. This one is more expensive, but why? Tropical break room. Do we start with a break room? No, we start with a staff center. We'll worry about that later too. We are breeding raptors. No, I guess we'll just go with this. Let's not put the windows facing each other. It's kind of weird. Object collision. We'll just put it here then. Okay. Sufficiently legally distinct park, yeah. I want to look at the research stuff. So modern theme was one of the ones we need. So that's a 7K investment. So that would get us new building stuff. We're not going to do that right away. I have an animal park, make enough money for research center later on. Yeah, I kind of figured that was correct. I just wanted to look at the research tree. See what's changed since I last played. Not that I necessarily remember what it looked like last time I played, but... Pathology, cool. Alright. Next question becomes... animal enclosures. So, we have... some fences. Question I have is, yeah, these are like individual fence pieces. How well do these modular fences actually work? Because I am not sure. I could just not use these. Might be a little annoying. Wait, it does show up. It does show up under the fence tool. Okay, but that doesn't actually function like this. Let's see. Central Live needs to be shut down. The game is so shit. It's there's a reason I quit playing it years ago. Name this park Cretaceous Zoo, not misinform the public. But then we'd have to have a bunch of Cretaceous animals in it. And then it would just be Jurassic Park if it was full of Cretaceous animals. I think we're just going to use base fences. Maybe we'll try using the other fences later. You just need to place an invisible fence on it? Got it. Is that actually, like a functional thing? Or is that... Can you just make a fence invisible as a thing you do, right? Could just start with chain link, maybe, aesthetically. Just thinking about what kind of matches the vibe. I also never really have a good grasp on which kind of fence height I need ahead of time. We can look at that, I suppose. Let's see here. Low 2.5 meter. What have you missed? Not much, Dylan. Just re-familiarizing myself with the game. Because it has been a minute. It's 2.5 low. Okay. So I'm going to just maybe slap in a couple of enclosures. Just to get us started. Get a few animals in, and then we can curve off. Then we can expand from there and make a real park once we're making money. Oops. If we're going by the original trilogy, our only Jurassic animals will be Brachy, Dilo, Steg, and Comp. Yeah, we're gonna do our own take on a Jurassic roster. Because we don't have everything from the film or the novel. So we're just gonna mix and match with what fits the vibe, basically. And we're gonna use all three of the new animals because they're all animals that are in the film franchise. Okay, so the Gallimimus, Paleopedia, fence data 2.5 low. Okay, same thing. I'm just going to do this. We're just going to slap in a couple of enclosures and go from there. Alright, let's start the video proper. Alright, well, here's what we're starting with. It's a couple little basic enclosures. I have no idea if the size is anywhere near appropriate. We threw down research, expedition, and a hatchery. Let's get some animals going. It's Jurassic Park, so we're going to stick with just females, I think. It's kind of a game rule, let's say. 0 to 2. I guess maybe there'll be animals that will not be happy without males. We could break our own rule, maybe. I don't know. I'll think about that. Because, like, breeding is interesting in this game. Because they have behaviors connected to it. So maybe I do want them to breed. This guy wants males. We'll think about it. We'll think about it. I can't do males now anyway. Won't tolerate the Velociraptor that close to each other. Oh, even though they're separate, they'll know the carnivores there? Interesting. What is the condition? Yeah, you need to research males. I remember that. How do I know how far apart I need things? Paths. Just do some gravel. Do I have... Is there a natural attachment point on this building? Don't remember how to start a path. Well, I also need visibility or whatever. Okay, there's our vivariums, our staff gates. Does it just they spawn here and just walk out anywhere there's path? Like, does this already count as all path? I forgot how it all works. Animals can threaten and see each other across fences. Got it, Quivers. If you were to reboot Jurassic Park, would you make the dinosaurs paleo accurate? I mean, there's a video on the channel that's a park build with that concept, basically. I would, I think the animals should be as accurate as they can be for the current era. Now, do I want to align a path in the front like this? Or do something where I run it through? Like, I don't know. Could try this. It's a start. .45 angle snap. Just run one full length down, maybe. Something like that. Could put some sort of decorative stuff in the middle, maybe. I think tour vehicles would be nice in this game. Yeah, tour vehicles would be an interesting thing, potentially. Got a little divot. One of these. is the... So is this... Not doing what I want it to do. I could just try smoothing it out. That doesn't seem to want to do anything either. Guess can walk in all the modular pieces so you don't have to run it through. Okay. Yeah, I couldn't remember the rules for like how they reach to the park. If there was some minimum positioning you need. What are the guestings like in PK? Yeah, that's a good question. We'll see. We'll learn. Road terrain, roughened terrain. Size, intensity. Or is this because the path is already there that it remembers the divot? Like, does the divot get essentially, like, saved in the path? If that makes sense? Ah, that seems to be the case. We gotta lose those Jurassic World evolution instincts. Yeah, we figured it out. I think these are at slightly different levels, maybe. Let's just redo the whole thing. Screw it. We might have to restart this park because I'll probably make some more financial mistakes, and then we'll have no money. I don't like that the fence is accessible there. Okay, I'm probably being overly picky on flattening anyway. Let's just leave that alone. Okay. We will get there. Staff don't need a path. Yeah. I forget what the viewing things are called. Well, certainly some of them are viewing platforms. There's the tropical viewing tower. So I remember putting these sometimes, like, in the fence. Given the amount of space I've given myself, I may want to kind of clip it in a little bit. Maybe. Or I could do something like this. If we got to move the galley exhibit, we could move it to the other side. I could keep like this as the main exhibit, kind of. Move the other one over. Do something like that. Let's do it. Oops, not that. This. Okay. Want to use the custom fence, use the habitat fence? The animals are enclosed. Okay, that's the... Great. The habitat fence is this one down here. This guy. Okay. Damn, finances making things hard to buy and shit. Yeah. I have almost no money left in this game. Alright, let's do... Okay, we'll keep this pen like this. Ooh, we got the fancy new water. River, lagoon. I feel like galleys would be muddy. That's some nice looking water. I love that the water, like, just doesn't look static. I hate the JWE3 water, or the JWE water in general. It just looks so static and gross. Hey Colin, welcome to the stream. Alright, where are our guys at? They're hatching. Well, I expect to fail this first park build, because I'm not being very savvy with my money. Let's put these guys in here. Okay. There they are.
This giant feathered friend is not a bird. but a gallimimus.
Yes.
The name gallimimus means chicken mimic, but I think it looks rather like a duck.
Small size of the water brush is horrendous. Yeah. I hate that the water brush just ignores all the terrain in JW3. You can't like it doesn't respond dynamically to what's going on in the environment, which is pretty weak, I think. Okay, we need forest. They don't like our tropical biome. They like wetland. Ah, wetland slop. Oh no. Scrubland, temperate, and coastal. We'll see. So let's I guess clear. Can I afford to remove trees realistically? I guess. Screw it. We're just gonna pretend we're playing JW3 and money doesn't matter. And I'm just gonna get punished for that, and it's fine. Because losing a park build is exciting. Cool, and this just brings this up. Do I think we'll get Distortus Rex? God. If they put out a hybrid DLC, I'm gonna be so disappointed. Wetland forest, wetland bayou, mangroves, reeds, Laurasian flood grove. Oh yeah, they have paleo veg now, right? Ah, this is all new to me. Scrubland. Scrubland's not bad because that fits like, you know, the aesthetic of an animal that's running around a lot. Temperate. Eh. Coastal fern forest is pretty good too, though. Could try a little mix and matching, maybe. Hmm. Something like that. There's still some tropical. So if I do this, no, that removes any vegetation. That doesn't remove specifically tropical. Respect water mask, ignore structures. This is something that always frustrated me, trying to figure out where I missed the tree. I always like to be a perfectionist about that crap, and it can be a little much. Oh, maybe it's close enough. Because I don't know where else any of those missing trees would be. Okay, where are my friends? Might be the plant in the water. Let's take a look. Okay. We need food, and we need a staff gate. So, let's get a gate. 2.5. Feeders. Feeders. Fences, vivariums, no. Can I just do... I don't remember which tab. Oh, so these are all the, yeah, dynamic stuff. Well, they're in there somewhere. I suppose, yeah, because you could make them into part of the exhibit. Or into a modular build and stuff. What do they all need? Obviously, plants, but what kind of plants? Also omnivores. What else would they want? There's one. Okay, so we've got a few compatible items. Oh, perfect. This is way better. Plants, insects, and fruit. The three major food groups. Do they need any water separate from environmental water? Or are the dishes just there for things that don't want environmental water? I forget. Let's put in... I guess we could throw in all of them, just for shits and giggles. I don't know if we, That may be poor in terms of, optimizing, like, our diets and stuff, maybe. Okay. They got penalty for no parents. That is just the way it is. You're just gonna have to deal with that. Toys and feeders. Okay. Siblings. Animal points. Okay. Better if they have all their food types. Okay, great. If it's better for them to have all, then that's cool. We got stumps, we got logs, we got nests and bedding. Do they need a bed? They just drink from the environmental water? Cool. Oh, that termite bed is like far larger than they are. Well, the log is just, that's just going to evoke, is it just a different feeder? Because it's got like the, well, I mean, it's like labeled as a toy, but, well, it's $10. Have a log for the, for the Gallimimus experience. Okay. What else? Seems alright to me. Do we still have dung beetles? Is that still a thing? Yes. Suppose we'll throw in a nest of dung beetles. Okay. We need workers. So, laborers, cashiers, keepers, and vet. How much money do we have left? $9,000? Oh, that's plenty, maybe. Let's just get one of each. When in doubt, one of each. Then, yeah, work zones are a thing now, so to figure all that out. Natalie, Alexander, Diana, and Gabriel. Sure. They don't need bedding unless you want them to rest in a certain area. Cool, cool. Okay. And then amenities. So this is like everything? Structural elements, special. Which is that. Okay. So the kiosks are here. Basic food small. Basic food large. Tropical food small. Okay. Let's do a small to start with, maybe. A little food action. I put it here. Sure. little like this. Maybe just dip it slightly. Okay. Bathroom slash restroom. Bathroom module. And if we do rest, terrariums. Okay, so we have restaurants. So maybe we don't have a bathroom other than Arthropleura body segment. Interesting. Other than the basic module currently. Yeah, there's a thatch restroom here. I think that's a workshop one. Where do which tab is all the default building stuff? Hold on. We should boycott Ludia into lowering their game prices. The prices are insane. Like, it's crazy. The prices were insane back in the day. We do have dung beetles, but they don't clean poop anymore and only use an enrichment item. Oh, okay. So the dung beetles got demoted. Damn. It's a tough day to be a dung beetle. Show prefabs. Shapes and VFX. Like most mobile games, they're probably catering to like a handful of people that keep spending money. Next to the dinosaurs tab? Are we saying in terms of what are we talking about? Icons or wait, does stuff come up if I search? Because it's modular pieces specifically. Like if I go here and I search bath. Wait, everything comes up everywhere. Right? That's how I was finding that stuff before. Ah, because it's in here. Yeah. No. For some reason, the construction equipment like broke my brain. I was like, that's just delete. Okay. That combined with the fact that the search tab worked through everything. Yeah. Just like two little things momentarily confused my brain. Okay, so staff break rooms. Has power been implemented? Because power didn't used to be implemented, right? Do we need power? Because nothing seems to be flagging. Well, let's see what's here. Guest welfare, entertainment, no operator. Okay. Logistics, loading bays. Yes, we looked at this before. Okay, bathroom module, donation boxes. We can throw down a couple of these. I assume these function. No power? Okay. They don't plan to add power? Oh, really? So is this just aesthetic? The fact that this, like, is the fact that this is like a dedicated tab, like a relic of older plans or something? Just gonna become decorative. Okay. Got it. Yeah, just if you want to have it for the vibe. Okay, I get you. Cool. Alrighty then. Do we need a ticket booth? Or is that... Are there ticket booths in this default starting thing at all? Okay, souvenir kiosk. Oh, yeah, there's a toilet. Proper toilet. Brick building. What else we got? Ah, there we go. Tropical for the vibes. Maybe that fits, yeah, just like right in here. Trapped inside the other building. There we go. Oops. Okay. How does this game look so great for me? Yours looks like Zootokun 2? I don't know. I just booted the game up. I didn't mess with the settings at all, so it's just whatever I had for settings previously, I guess. Let's slide this down so it's aligned. Oops. There we go. Right about there. I think I went too far. Sure. Okay. Park hasn't gone under yet? No, we're trying. We're trying to go under, but we still have money, so. All right. Donation box? I got a couple donation boxes. There's one there, there's one there. I don't know, I never had a good, like, metric for, like, the overall need of donation boxes. Like, a good mental rule of thumb for how many to put in. I never had anything like that. Okay, so we got our bathroom. We need a souvenir kiosk. So let's do one of these. There's our tropical. Maybe we put this on the other side, and then we put the raptor pen in over there too. So we can, like, align it roughly like that. I also don't know if putting these in now is going to be, like, bad, given that we have 2 babies in the park, but we'll do it. How long until guests actually start showing up? Well, we've just been paused the whole time while I build stuff, so... Well, for the most part. So I don't know. Do we have to... Oh, there's people. There are people in there, actually. Alright. JPOD, GWE, all you need are animals and ways for people to see them? Yeah. But we want more than that. Okay, so no accessible food. It'll happen. We're missing entertainment. Shopping, nutrition, bathroom. What counts as entertainment? Are you not entertained? Traction points. Do bins function in any way? Have they implemented any kind of filth mechanic? Alright, we can worry about entertainment later. Animal sign? Okay. So these have attraction points. But maybe they also count for entertainment? I mean, there ought to be a sign for the raptors, right? And the galleys. We could just throw down a couple signs. Let's do a different one. Okay. And then we're going to do a second pen. So if I put my second pen on the other side, hopefully that is... let's align it. Well, this is snap gridded. It doesn't matter. It's not JWE. I don't need to connect my fences together to get them to align. I can just put a nice, consistent grid down. Viewing binoculars? Okay. So is it maybe just 25% because, like, we don't have that much stuff for them to see in the current exhibit? Do something like this. Velociraptors probably don't need a big enclosure. I'm just thinking in terms of like expanding the group too in the future. We could do like 8 for the Jurassic number. Let's just put in some water. Actually, let's do... Does Pika have any aquatics planned? I think right now it's just the like vivarium species, and then potentially DLC in the future or something. Okay, start of the raptor pen. Let's do... Could try the natural. Sure. Throw down a little bit of water. Could have probably... It's fine. Let's get a nice deep puddle to go drown in, I guess. Let's throw them in. Okay, so the raptors.
Blink and you'll miss it. Here comes the speedy thief, Velociraptor. By far the most popular feature of Velociraptor is its sickle-shaped killing claw. One of our interpreters loves to carry a replica with him to show...
Ha ha ha, I get the reference.
It always seems to make a big impression.
Okay. So, how are you guys feeling? You are feeling... You don't like the forest we have. Okay. Click to remove. That just opens the normal... Yeah, so just should always be removing first and foremost. Somewhere... Okay, it's gone. Cool. Desert or scrubland? Desert fits the real life vibe, but more vegetation feels more Jurassic Park-ish. Although we do have like Desert Oasis, actually. It's like, as far as jungle stuff goes, it actually might be pretty good. Yeah, actually I quite like that. What about you? That's not bad either. Okay. That's enough forest. Cool. And dietary stuff. View compatible items. We get a little bit of some insects. Yummy, yummy insects. And some fish. And some meat. And we'll put down maybe a nice little carcass pile. This is like a cow that got eaten, right? I want to try to keep the vibe Jurassic Park, so I don't want to just straight up make a pen like completely desert. I want to keep it very like jungly. So I think we'll just do that. Okay, they should be good. Let's get gate. Inaccessible staff, yes. Little gate action. 2.5. We'll throw it down there. Alright. Now, theoretically, someone will come along eventually and feed them. Or do I need to work zone this? I might need to work zone this. How do work zones work? Let's figure that out. Parents, yes. Those don't exist. Okay, so work zones are set somewhere. Staff management, maybe. Work zone none. Okay. Okay, we got our cashiers. Because the 2 buildings we put in came with cashiers. Do you kind of like having primary sand or dirt base for the raptor pen? I mean, yeah. There's an argument for that with like the raptor holding pen in Jurassic Park. We might do something with that when we actually put in the building, because we do have a building for that off of the workshop. So, where... Okay, I'm going to pause while I investigate work zones. Objectives, notifications, management, services, Wikipedia, weather time, pause menu. Navigable area. Needed. Okay, so we do need to place an order too. Oh, there's work zones. Okay. Paint work zones. Will you also pay the trend if you do, if you want different on each other, make the main texture be 100%, the other 2 textures at 10%? Okay. So, theoretically, okay, so like, it shouldn't be too important right now, right? Because, like, the park is not big. Like, does this matter right now at all? Do I have to have a work zone? Are you supposed to do shipment for animal food supplies? Yeah, shipments are like manual now, right? Okay. Sign staff. 0. Target 1. Target 2. Wait. 50%. Okay, is this already assigning... This is already at 1? Laborer 1. 2. Wait, why does this now say cashier 2? Oh, is this which person? This is which person, I understand. That 1. Cashier 1, 2, 3. This is a little obtuse. Allow 6 unassigned staff to accept tasks within this work zone. Ah, I get it. So we're setting the target, and then the work they're filling in basically wherever. The assigned staff thing. Maybe this is a little work in progress or something, because that doesn't seem to be very informative. Early clock in. Let's not worry about the perks. You don't have to have a work zone for only this. It is a way to keep your staff organized if you have a lot of staff. Yeah, okay. That's kind of what I figured. It's like a more of a late game thing. So you don't have your staff running back and forth zigzagging across the park, right? But I did want to see how it worked, so. Job sites. So 2 enclosures. 2 guest facilities. And the various feeders. Okay. Okay. So, we don't need a work zone, but we're doing it just to understand it. So the work zone flags these different job sites inside of its area. And then it has some amount of assigned staff. And you can do this manually or you can do this automatically, right? Really, this is just a way to micromanage your staff, segment them out if you want to. But it is interesting to see how it works. We also need to order stuff. So let's take a look at our deliveries. So we see how much we need, how much is stored. So I assume this is how much is needed, like, currently, given the feeders we have. Not accommodating for any, like, future storage, right? Do staff need staff path to get to their work areas or not? They didn't used to. If you go to staff now, you can assign specific workers to the zone. Are they not already assigned automatically? Because I thought, because we had the thing on where, yeah, we had the thing on autofill to auto assign, so they're all assigned to the zone. So I think we're good to go. All right, so this is 1,200 total amount. Okay, so these pips are what I'm getting or not getting. Plants and meat. Meat is not currently demanded? Why is meat not currently demanded if I have the raptors in the park? Interesting. Let's just place this order once, I guess. And do I... What are you doing in here? Just hanging out? Okay, let's look at the notification. Bro's going through a tornado alert and decided to send him an image of Tung Tung Sahura's guardian angel. Okay, right on. Yeah, no accessible food still. So, I don't magically have meat. So I don't know why the meat doesn't say I need it. Okay, and you switch here. I see, I see. So, if I do medicine, insects, fish, and fruit, place order. Wait, did that last order not go? I don't think the last order actually went. I don't think I clicked it correctly. Okay, order 0 of 1 arriving. Wait, meals, merch, plants, and meat. Wait, held resources? I'm sure this will all make sense in time. Actually, it'll all make sense with experimentally seeing what comes in this load. Guest welfare issue. Yeah, tell me about it. Should I be, like, ordering food maybe before, like, releasing the animals? Maybe even stocking the enclosures before putting the animals in the enclosure? I could see that being a strong argument. Vet is checking on the enclosure, see how dirty it is? Fair. Very fair. Okay. So that order came in. Held resources. 300. No, oh wait, so this was fruit, fish, insects, and medicine. Okay, is this interesting? So I think this was just what I had in my reservoir. I am making money, which is surprising. Oh my god. We are making money. That's crazy. Okay, now I have needs refill. Feeder dish, feeder dish. Yep. Okay, that all makes sense. Yep. Okay, meals, merge. This, like, manual selecting the thing system, a little weird. Place order. Okay. Is this... Do I need storage capacity above and beyond the delivery point too, then? Because it is showing 0. Perhaps because there is no internal storage. Although it does, you know, say stuff is storage. Okay, so the fish has been... There's only 200 fish left, so I think they hauled away some fish. Maybe? Yeah, are you bringing a bucket of fish? Look at that. Mmm, delicious fish heads. I mean, the raptors are happy, for sure. Chow down, little guys. Okay. Well, maybe we should look at some storage. I mean, we're making cash. So we have storage produce, storage goods. These are the basic modules. These are actual buildings, I think. Guessing. I mean, I don't know. I could just throw these in over here. It's probably fine. I have space. I have money. Let's do it. Which one did I just put down? That is storage produce small. Little storage produce. Wait, storage produce small. Good small. Dinosaurs don't sell my cloaca. Yeah, we pretty quickly jumped into making money, which I don't love because we are on hard difficulty. I unironically hoped that my park would immediately crash and burn and fail because I feel like it should on max difficulty challenge mode, but also they aren't really doing balance tuning yet, so it's understandable that their economy wouldn't be there, right? Because unlike Jurassic World Evolution 3, this is early access, so they have the excuse for the economy to be broken. JW3 doesn't. Are they able to access this building? It looks like they aren't going in. Oh, because no, there is a person there. There should be a thing. Okay, so we still got a few things to be refilled. There should be a pathfinding thing. Yeah. Navigation. It looks good, just nobody's hungry. Maybe? Maybe? Oh, wait. Maybe the meals just haven't been stocked, so nobody can go there. That would make perfect sense. Did I set the sign up? Oh, yeah, I put down, like, some little, like, info board signs, if that's what you mean. Oh, my God. This is chaos. This is the most popular place in the park. This specific souvenir stand. Oh no. The line goes down the block. Okay, needs a refill. Yeah. Guest welfare issue shopping. 72% on shopping. Okay. Well. Let's do, listen, it's not Jurassic Park if we don't have at least 3 raptors. So let's make one more raptor. And then, we can't have just 2 Gallimimus and 3 raptors. So I'm gonna, like, oh, we only have the money for 1. Ah, whatever, get another one. It's fine. Not enough t-shirts, yeah. You can pick an animal to display on the sign? What? Oh my god. That's sick. Wait, that's sick! That's awesome. You can tell I'm a JWE player because I'm like, what? No, you can't update a sign automatically. That's crazy. I just expected it to be a blank void. Oh, that's so cool. I really like that. This is futuristic space age technology that Frontier could never do. That's really cool. Thanks for the tip. Planet Zoo has that? No shit. All right. Yeah, why doesn't Evo 3 have this? All you need is like one modular building piece that just dynamically changes whatever screenshot you put on it for an animal. And this can be made in Photoshop in like 15 minutes by somebody who knows what they're doing, right? Like, you could do this pretty quickly. There is so many whys, yeah. Okay, eggs. Eggs! Gallimimus. Get in there. Hello? We got a shiny. Yet another feature missing from the major game. Oh my god, he's going, he's swimming.
Newbie keepers tend to find the toothless beak of Gallimimus rather unthreatening compared to the sharp teeth of other theropods.
Okay, are they still happy? Not quite. Well, it's the mysterious jungle tree that I missed.
With their toothless beaks.
Very cool. Oh shit, I'm broke? Oh my god, no, the money. How will we afford more dinosaurs if we don't have money? So I spent all my money on dinosaurs, just like in real life. Okay. I think the technical term is shiny, Rugops. That's a shiny. Yeah, getting a melanistic one in the first 6 animals is pretty cool. First 5, technically. You watch the dung beetles go around. Wow. Okay. We're good. We're out of the hole. We have $97. Woo! We're making it. Okay. I think we should probably chill for a second and just accumulate a bit of cash before we do anything else. Hey, both buildings are going. Actually, before we don't spend money, what is our warehousing situation? Stored 300. So is this stored overall in the park? $50 kilograms of meals in this building, specifically. Resource demand. I might also want to grab that medicine. We could do a merch meals medicine run. Merch meals medicine. I mean, I guess I kind of do need, like, most things kind of soon. Let's just do this. Do remove that. Double up on that. $1,000? I don't have the money. Well, we'll buy this when we can. I was making money. I am still making money. I just spent my money. Yeah, we could start researching stuff, getting some actual JP aesthetic stuff into. Although I do want some a few more galleys too. Oh yeah, I don't think we ever made sure the raptors were still happy. Is there a good way to highlight your animals? Do I just have like a... I guess just go to the animal list stuff. How do... I guess we do this. Yeah, they have plenty of space. How many galleys were there in JP? I was once part of a Discord call where we counted the Gallimimuses visible in the film and numbered them. And I don't remember how many we thought there were. You should paint the sand for the raptors? Should we? We can play with it. I do. Drop the intensity. Wow, look how nicely the terrain blends, unlike a certain other dinosaur game. I need to stop piss taking JWE3 right now. Do a PK challenge where we get every animal in one single park. We could try that sometime, maybe, yeah. Are you all in the water right now? I mean, fair, I guess. Everybody needs to take a dip every now and then. Alright. Oh, we're at almost 10k. Oh man. Let's push the Whopper button. Place order. Boom. Oops. Give me another Gallimimus. You want 2 of them. Alright, we are present for the birth of every little animal on this island. So we're releasing 2 Gallimimuses. So we're up to 5 now. That's a proper herd started. We do have some problems, but I'm sure they're not anything major. Probably. Maybe. Let's check. Staff welfare issue. Oh, do you want a break room? Has become unhappy.
The feathers of a Gallimimus are remarkably similar to those of modern ostriches. Thankfully, they don't seem to have the same habit of displaying them to their keepers as modern ostriches do.
Let's take a look. So, the staff, morale diminished. Does it tell me specifically why they are sad? Anywhere. Do I have that info? Or is it just generically like a combination of like overworking and like no break room, stuff like that? We can do... Okay, so if we assume... it's everybody except for like these cashiers. I could just probably grab some people. Let's just try it. Let's just hire one more of each of the other 3 types. And then slap down a break room. Over in the corner. Break room. Basic staff break room. Or tropical staff break room. Well, that is more appropriate. Alright, staff break room over here by the warehouse and stuff. Sure. Not enough funds. Oh, shit. Wait, how much is the... Oh, 76. Okay, well, let's just... 73, 75, 78. I'm sure nothing wrong will happen if I just immediately slap this down, thereby running out of money. Yeah, it's fine. I hate trees inside my buildings. A little bit of... Nope. Wait, how do I just kill trees? Remove trees. There it is. Alright, perfect. So, if I, click on the break room, doesn't tell me much of anything. Currently resting 0.78. Okay, so 70 people can chill here. It has an upkeep cost. Okay, cool. Cool. Alright, now we just need to, once again, financially recover. Oh god, wait. Okay, disease exists. Parasitic dermatitis. Oh shit. An ear infection? Oh shit! Scientific team is unavailable. Enables vets to treat... Okay, wait. Why is the scientific team unavailable? Science team's 1. Okay. Shit. Not my dinosaur! Okay, recovering from the ear infection.
Many visitors are surprised when they first spot these handsome...
Mr. Chef, is this just because I don't have the money? Is this just the way for them to tell me I don't have money? I'm getting punished for building the break room. No! Don't die! You'll be okay, little guy. I promise. We'll get through this together. 4,500. Oh, it's not going up very fast anymore. Okay, hold on. What do we need for this again? We need 9. 9.6. You know what? We can do something about this maybe. We can take out a loan. A small loan. Ooh, nice. They made these park rating requirements. That's cool. I like that. It was kind of silly to just immediately take out loans and have $1 billion. Love how the staff has to walk in the mud to get anywhere. Don't even get a pathway. Nah, they're good. They got boots. They don't need a pathway if they got boots. Because lot behind the research we need to do first. Oh man, we need the loan. Taking out the loan. Taking out the loan. All right, let's get this done. So it's... Let's go back to this. Back to this. Back to... Okay, so parasitic dermatitis. Yeah, so that doesn't change that. So where is it locked behind? There. So this is connected to... Is this all coming off of Quarantine Bay? I assume it's Quarantine Bay. Estimated cost, time, okay, let's do that. Go. Okay, other issues in the park. Staff welfare, the vet. I've been working here for a while. I still got a good place to go for our breaks. I gave you... Oh, do I need it to be in, like, the work zone? For the break room? Is that a thing? Like, if I do... Because, yeah, actually, I didn't even include, like, any of this in there anyway. Which is probably suboptimal. I stuck people in a zone, and then some stuff was just kind of hanging out. Oh, yeah, vet, keeper, laborer added? Maybe? Closures, guest facilities, animal facilities... Staff facilities. Staff break room. Okay. That might be relevant to that. Maybe. We'll see if it gets better. Keeper. So glad I never have to go to my way to reach my work area. Okay, so they do care, actually, a little bit about how far they gotta go. Imagine having to take care of your employees rather than have them be a nebulous system. Anyway. I gave you a break room. Maybe he just needs to use it still. Or do I have to, like, give him a break? He's idle. So theoretically, like... He could go on break. I don't know. Okay, did we finish research? Yes. Okay. Quarantine base small done. Parasitic dermatitis, go. Okay, then the quarantine thing. Maybe we need that. Quarantine base small. Advanced procedures. Maybe we don't need this for just that. Let's not put it down. Let's get the research done and then see if we can, like, just treat the animal in the enclosure. Animal welfare overview as well. So yeah, this is presumably the sick one. Yeah, they're right there. Wait, receiving treatment 1%. Oh, did they already finish doing the thing? Okay, these guys are still good. Oh, I like that you can already tell the size difference between, like, the first batch and the later animals. It's fun. Very cool. God, ontogeny is just awesome. It's so good. Alright. No, it's still researching. So maybe the treatment just kind of flickers at 1% when it's, like, untreated. Could be the case. It is piss and rain. How we doing? Almost done. I probably should look at investing in some more amenities here too. Quarantine is required. Damn, okay. Fair. Do I need quarantine on VHS or DVD? Quarantine. We'll throw this down. Maybe just like right here. We just got like kind of a little open area, like right there. Okay. Now what? Quarantine required. Uh-huh. And call for checkup. Move to quarantine bay. Okay. So it has been selected. It is being quarantined. Okay. Okay. Somebody gonna come and grab it? Wait, let's find it. I want to watch it. You right here. There they are. Oh, it just teleports. He's in the floor. If I grab this, can I do this? There. Perfect. Oh no, he fell through the floor the second I finished. Ah, that's fine. He's got the floor sinking in disease. I'm afraid it's terminal. Okay. Treatable immunity 53%. Recovering. Cool. Cool. Okay. Okay. Can I do the partner animation of a Packy? We don't have any Pachyscephalosaurus yet. We've only just started building a park. We're on challenge mode, so we can't just grab them instantly. I do want to add them to the park at some point, though. So. Wait, do we have Solomon Flower Solomon? We have two Solomons. We have two Gallimimus with the same name. We got Shiny Solomon and regular Solomon. Can I change his name? Is that an option? Oops. There we go. Lock it in, Shiny Solomon. Oh yeah, I totally forgot to name a raptor. This is why I need to be reminded to do things. Okay, wait. Is the raptor here done? Immunity. Okay. Oh no, more disease, negative balance. That's old. Okay, so this is done. Oh, that's the research. Just kidding. Discharge required. Okay. Do I just do a move? Call to tranquilize? Do I need to do that? Or can I just move the animal? I guess I can just move the animal. Okay. How many dinosaurs do we have unlocked? We just have Velociraptor and Gallimimus. Alright. In honor of becoming diseased. Being treated successfely, you have earned a nickname. Alright. Name the raptors Kim and Randy. We could do that, yes. Alright. So, Cherry. Foot rot. Son of a bitch. Foot rot assign treatment. I'm gonna spend all my money treating my dinosaurs for diseases. Okay, Gallimimus treatment pending. Where are my other... Okay, let's look at the other raptors. Alright, there's a Kim. And there's a Randy. These are the Jurassic Park animatronics for the raptors. The names they had during production, right? Kim and Randy. I think that was the animatronic names. I only have $2,000. Yeah, I'm losing money right now. Let's look at our expenses. Well, it's probably the payments. Ain't helping nothing. Okay, let's look at our staff situation. So the staff, or I mean our, not our staff, but our... Well, these are actually pretty high, 99, 96. Maybe it's not worth putting in another building. I don't know. I don't know if we should put in maybe like another donation box or anything. Cash this month. Yeah, the donation box is filled up. We're gonna lose. Can I do a sandbox? Not right now. We are challenge mode enjoyers on this channel. Okay, let's put a donation box by each of the signs, maybe. With our limited dwindling income. Now, let's look at this. Recurring costs, staff wages, so minus 10, construction 20, loans is minus 3.8. So we're bleeding 14. Total profit this quarter is minus 6. Entry fees at 6,000, food at 600, shopping at 8. We're kind of cooked. We're kind of bleeding. Facility upkeep ain't helping nothing. What do we get rid of? Decisions, decisions, decisions. Decisions that will be made next time on Prehistoric Kingdom. Okay, there's an episode in the can. We'll see the partner animations eventually when we get around to them. What is your situation currently? Yeah, right, because we're still... Do we think they got the galleys got foot rot because they're just constantly in the lake? Could be the case. Let's think about the money. We need to fix this. Staff wages is not even enough to make up the difference anyway. Facility upkeep's really the thing that sinks us more than anything. And the loan repayment. Maybe some of the extra donation money can make things up. Entry fee is down too. Let's just keep an eye on the numbers. 465 minus 4,000. Son of a bitch. Oh, research is progressive? Oh, shit. I didn't know research was progressive. It's not an upfront cost. So research, so I saw it on the summary tab. Minus 2,720. Shit. How long do I have till I lose? Let's do a little save the game. We'll save the game action. Are my raptors adults already? I don't think so. We have a T-Rex and a mammoth, so why is there no Dimetrodon? Probably just haven't gotten around to it if they want to put it in. Maybe they don't want to do hermine animals. Age 10 months, maturity 20%. They're only 20% grown. Because we're on realistic growth speed. I am making money. Like, tick by tick. It's the upkeep costs, like maybe the annual upkeep costs that are sinking me. Seven, 6, 4. Still 4. 1. Green! We have money! Our park has $30. Okay, so the research was paused. Will it unpause? Yes, it is ticking. Okay. Maybe we could just ping pong until it's done. In update 15, breeding and breeding season and nesting introduced. Yeah, we haven't even done anything with like breeding yet either. Insufficient funds again, so we dip back down on the annual requirement. I want to get into some breeding stuff, but I think the Jurassic Park style build is a nice easy intro to things, since it doesn't require engaging with some of the other mechanics. Okay, we're about to hit the green again. Nice. Now the research turns back on. Then we'll have another tick to pay into that soon. Now, I wonder if we're running out of food. I mean, nothing's empty yet, so I guess we're good. Research completed. Okay, let's start an episode back up. Welcome to Prehistoric Kingdom, where I wasn't sure we were going to have a second episode. But we managed to finish the research, only going bankrupt in the middle of it all by like twice. We just been sitting here for like 5 minutes, like going down to minus 4K and back up into the green. The research kicks on, and then after a short period of time, it tanks our money again. Hopefully now we just stay profitable. We shall see. Ooh, a line for the bathroom. I mean, I can't do anything for you guys when I have no money. Give me money, you can have bathroom. We got to get this Gallimimus treated here. I probably should have been doing that sooner rather than later. Foot rot Gallimimus. Yes. Cherry has the foot rot. Recovering. Foot wounds worsening due to dirty habits, swimming. Oh my god, it was the water. Wait, what? The fact that they were swimming actually did cause the foot rot? That's really cool, actually. So, my take on that is that I probably should dial back the availability of water. Because we have more than we need. Sorry, remove water? Can you remove water for me? Not enough funds. True! I am broke. I did dip into the red again. I didn't even notice. Maybe I started removing water. Animal growth. Oh, you are, what, a new growth stage, essentially? 33% maturity. They're getting bigger. Cool. Yeah, they're growing up. They're growing right before our eyes, our children. Okay, animal growth, reach adolescence. Okay. Cool. Negative balance, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. We still do need to do something about this. Okay, so, Cherry. Now you were curing Is it gone? I think it's good. Recovering. Okay. One staff and root. Okay. It didn't say anything about last medical survey. Okay. Yeah, nothing about quarantining, so I guess we're good. Maybe the treatment, like, improve the rate at which that recovers, potentially, or something? Could be. How long till we can research males? Good question. How long till we have money? Because right now, we ain't got no money. That's kind of blocking everything else. We probably want, like, bathrooms. I feel like we would benefit from a shop. Because that pretty consistently has a line. That's another money-making opportunity as well. Okay, we got like 6K. Let's do this. Souvenir. I could upgrade to a large, but maybe we just try a second small. See if it does the job. Locking it in. Somebody has reported for work. 4K. Look at that. No notifications. Nobody's mad. Nothing negative going on. Staff is all happy. Oh my god, the park. It's working. Truly. Okay, let's get another toilet. One toilet. Toilet. We've got a tropical toilet small. Let's just put another one in, like, back to back with the other one. You know, that's what you do, right? You just put the toilets right in the middle of your park. That way everybody can smell them at all times. Okay, then we do a path of the gravel, no, asphalt variety. There. All right. Open for business. One new toilet. Any takers? Oh, this toilet doesn't even have a line anymore. Okay, well, that's fine. I got something at least. Can we pick what items are sold? Do we have that technology? Merch. It seems to be just ambiguous merch. Everybody is still just crowding the shit out of that one. Okay. Oh, what do we got? Needs refill shopping. Okay, it's time for us to place an order, I think. So, needs refill shopping. Needed 600, stored 225. So the implication is that I do have merch available. Okay, these are above the demand. Quarterly resource usage. Generated and consumed. Interesting. Merch. Maybe meals. Probably medicine. Yeah, let's just do this. Placing order. Okay. Boom. Well, things are ticking over. Let's just accumulate some cash. Okay, they're not getting backlogged on the line, at least, it looks like. How are the donation boxes? 30? Okay. Seems alright. Oh yeah, what was the it was like a spotlight, right? How do we turn that on again? I don't remember. Light. Bingo. We should get a thumbnail for the last episode too. Screenshot mode. Damn. Oh my god. Wait, his eyes touch. His eyeballs touch inside of his head. Damn. That's how's the melanistic Gallimimus? You tell me, man. How's he doing? Does he look okay? He looks like a Furby. Alright. I don't know if he's save off the clipboard or if he's saved to the drive somewhere. They don't save the clipboard. Open folder. Okay. Let's just do a little cut and paste action. That'll work. That way I know where to find this later. There we go. Screenshot saved. Who's that Muppet with the frizzled hair? Yep. That's the shiny Solomon. Pink notifications, animal growth, primal gamer. Oh, the G is not capitalized. Boom. Negative balance. I didn't even see it happen. They're synchronized. Disease discovered. Oh, God. It's Cherry again. You fuck. What's your problem? Wait, what is your problem? Oh. Move to quarantine bay. Classic. More parasites. Only some money has been acquired, unfortunately. Alright, time for a Gallimimus to get deparasited. Now, do they get parasites because they're all feathery fellas? They attract mites and ticks and stuff? Or is it a coincidence that it's come up twice? Just going in. She put the Gallimimus in her pocket. She's carrying it out. Okay. Well, it's fine. We're still making money, so not a big deal. Did we pay off the loan yet? Yes, the loan's over. Cool. Okay, so then our finances are much more stable. Numbers are down quite a bit. Don't know if adjusting pricing is prudent. I don't think I'm going to touch this. Gallimimus is a bugs and plants, means omnivore. Yep. We got both are already here. We got the whole buffet. We got the Gallimimus fruit, veg, bug buffet. Yummy, yummy. Wow. I think that's just some PVC piping. But scrumptious. Is that a whole ass pepper? I feel like you shouldn't feed much of anything a pepper. Doesn't seem very good. They're generally toxic to most animals. Well, I don't know if most is correct, but we could make more dinos, but we've run out of money previously, so I want to get a little bit more than this before we do that. What I do want to do is trim back the water. Let's do that. Also, let's go check on our other fella in medical. Moving water. Really don't need much water, do they? It's a bell pepper, yeah, I suppose. Wait, yeah, are birds completely unaffected by capsaicin? Is that how it works? That sounds familiar to me. In which case, everything is forgiven. Bell peppers make perfect sense. Are you done, Sherry? You must be. Yeah. Move animal back to the pad. All right, Cherry is back. Perfectly good. We cleared out a lot of the water so that maybe they don't get the foot problem. Swimming too much. There's our new reduced lake. Oh, I think where the water was, it kind of left a hill behind. Might want to do a little smooth in action. Just so it doesn't seem so out of place. Well, then did this end up like... No, it has like slope. It is like very deep, but it does have slope sides. I was a little worried it might have... When I trimmed down the water side, I was worried it might be a little thick. Do I have any male galleys? We don't have any males. And we're on challenge mode, so we can't just like force an albino. So we have to get one naturally. Let's look at the male research. They can't detect it. Okay. But does capsaicin affect a bird, right? Like, if they can't detect it, does that mean they don't know that it's there, that it still affects them negatively, or are they just completely immune to it? That's my question. Smoothing out a pond doesn't delete it. Yeah, crazy technology. Biology presumably has males. Somewhere, maybe. Is this... Yeah, androgenesis. So we could do this when we have the money. We have just barely enough to do it right now. I don't think I want to quite yet. How expensive are expeditions? Oof, expensive. We We're making money, but we're not making much money. Show you the melanistic Gallimimus, you weren't looking? Where'd it go? Nope, you're a regular one. Look for the shadow. 1, 2, 3. Is it over there? Okay, let's just do this the easier way. uh, yeah, here it is. Maybe Compy is something cheap and easy? Yeah, Compy could be relatively cheap and easy, maybe. We just need to figure out if we can afford to do it safely. Germany, so that's probably it. Those are... That's Platyosaurus. What is that, Platy? Trossingen? Trossingen should be Plat. Because one of the Platyosaurus is a Trossingensis or something like that, right? Saw a black monarch butterfly. That's pretty cool. And this is only 2,000. Let's do it. Okay, yeah, we can click on it and see. So yeah, this is... Yeah, this is T for Trossingen or Trossingensis or whatever. And this one is... Gracilis. Okay. Our expeditions progressive or just one lump sum? It looks like it's per minute. 2,280 per minute seems rough. I don't think we're going to find anything really much cheaper, though, are we? Let's try it. Let's just do it. All right. Let's let that run for a bit. Yeah, I forget. It just progressively fills up the DNA here, right? Yeah. This is a different layout, I think, than last time we played as well. Those are very bird-like animations. Preening on the feet. It's pretty good. Protesters? What are you protesting? Oh my god. I leave JWE3 and the protesters follow me to the other game. So costs are up, I guess. Current event protesters cost, yeah, up to 3,000. We're almost done with Compy, though. So that's fine. Let's just let it play out. Maybe 4 minutes, 71%. I don't know if that's like the scale of the protest and the duration. I have no idea. Am I going to put Stego in with a galley? I don't know. I'm not sure how I want to do the herbivore exhibits because I don't really know how I should do the herbivore exhibits in this game, right? I kind of want to put like Para and Brockie together because of Jurassic Park vibes, but beyond that, like, we don't actually know if the galleys cohabited with anything in the original park, so still not done. Oh man. Oh man. Fossil boom! What? Okay. New species unlocked. Okay, okay. Abort. Remove. Get out of there. Return. We don't need Archaeopteryx. That's not canon. Okay, compies. One skin available. Tight lifespan, vivarium configuration size. Is this the vivarium size? Okay. Create a compy, I guess. So do these not have ontogeny because they're a vivarium species? Is that how that works? Stegos don't go well with many herbivores. Okay. Do they not go well for like behavioral reasons, or is it like environmental because of like vegetation incompatibilities or something? I would assume based on the context there that it's behavioral. Do we have that information? Like, can I look at Stego? Like if I go here, crowding, fence grade, group cohesion. Ah, okay, okay. Here, this is pretty useful, I think. So defensive stands out, ground when threatened, confident, aggressive nest defender. So it'll attack anything. Defensive against predators, defensive nearby predators, dedicated family protection. Territorial aggression will attack animals of other species that get close enough. So this is probably it. It's probably this territorial aggression trait. This is sick, by the way. This is really cool. Just having this like long list of different behavioral like tags that affect the animal. Seasonal bully. This is so cool. I really like this. Like these little like signifiers for behavior. Kind of stuff I talk about wanting in JWE, just like unique and different behaviors for different animals. Okay, so how does a copy work? If I hit release an animal, it's just there. Does it not need to be in a thing? Yeah, requires a vivarium. Okay. So I guess we got to put down the vivarium first. So we go here. Oh, they were over here, right? Yeah, exhibits. Okay, amphibious, arboreal, terrestrial. Wait, vivarium terrestrial small, vivarium terrestrial box. So the box is smaller than the proper terrestrial exhibit. Okay, so is this like the viewing side? Like, would I just want to put it in like this or something? Ah, you returned at a bonfire. Did you miss anything? I finally remembered that you wanted a raptor named after you. So we do have somewhere a primal gamer raptor. There he is. Boom. We've gone through a few diseases, and now we're figuring out vivariums. So, okay, so now I have a vivarium. What can I do with this? Management. Okay, so this is like which type of food goes in. This is the environment. Okay, and like how much these things stand out. Okay, so let's go grab the compy and let's just chuck them in there. Compy. You release placing. Oh, there it is. Okay. So now when I click on this with a compy, what do I want to change? Do I need to change anything? I guess. So okay, this tells us the vivariums. We guessed correctly. We didn't do the box. We did the small one, which is bigger. So it likes logs. So if we go to here, I can just turn on like a log, and then it just spawns. And I can give them multiple logs. I think them having logs to run around makes sense. Oh yeah, we can go crazy. Okay, heat lamps. Will they use these? I can also just put in. I can just put in everything. All right, let's just go hog wild. Give them the whole works. I guess. I don't know if it makes any difference to anything, but I like it. Okay. Okay. And now if we were to like do this, that just dynamically changes the vibe. Okay. I think compies in the ferns is cool. Oh yeah. No, let's get some ferns. Let's get some palms. Let's just do like crank up all the veg. I don't know if cranking them all up actually does much. Oh, and you got like a random seed? Wait. So if I... Cool. I like that the veg can be just randomized as a dice roll. That's very cool. Okay. Still a little on the simplistic side overall, but I do like it because it's not very tedious to do. Cool. Oh, I didn't mean to see you, William Sanchez. Can I click on the copy directly? Maybe I have to go through here. Okay. How many? Oh, wait, am I making an albino one that I've like randomly acquired? Oh yeah, because it had different cost, right? I think so. Okay, but how many can I fit? Do I have any idea what my environmental capacity is for this thing? Many questions. Many questions, no answers. If I go close that, go. Actually, let's go here. Oh no, I am here. This is the Paleopedia page. Okay. Sure. Only 4? How do we know it's 4? Like, what tells us that? We could save the last spot for a male, I suppose, yeah. Oh, 1 of 4, right there. Okay, cool. I understand. All right, compies. Releasing 2 more copies. Okay, and there they are. All right, there's our albino girl. Park rating increase. Cool. New species unlocked. Negative balance. I didn't notice. If I didn't notice, it didn't happen as far as I'm concerned. All right. Well, cool. Species number 3. And we hit 1 star, which gives us access to some other stuff. I'm gonna say we park appeal 140%. That must not be the same metric as it is in JWE. Animal growth. Oh, they're an adult? We got adult raptors now? Yeah. Look at those tail fans. Nice. Alright, do their needs change at all when they grow? The pen is still good. None of the galleys are the galleys even adolescent yet? I don't even know. Do I actually, like, we get the notification when they reach adolescence, but can I actually tell if they are adolescent? Oh yeah, we need a sign for the copy. Is the sign on the Is there a sign that you can do directly through the structure here? Through the UI, or do we need to place it as a separate decoration? Also, should these guys be meat? Or should they be like insect or something? Cause I don't think I really checked. Okay, meat or insect. And can I put 2 in? No. Okay, so only one food type, I guess, per vivarium. Okay. Signs. Signs everywhere. A sign. Sign frame. Is this only the, like, interior functional part? Maybe? Well, let's just, if we just do this, and we do copy, and we do one of these. We just put it there at like eye height, roughly. Put it over here. Looks good to me. Very cool. Okay. Oh, sitting on a log. That guy's just at an angle. Cool. Oh, the roots stick out of the side of the structure here. Feels like that might cause some problems, maybe. I feel like we should have some sort of structure built around this, maybe, but it's fine. As is, I guess, for now at least. Problem you're seeing is that if we make more animals after all these turn to adults, they will probably recognize any males we do add as their offspring and probably won't mate. We can always add a second mixed gen, maybe. Yeah, the Titanoboa uses vivariums too. I remember seeing that. We can place our own plants individually. I missed that message earlier. That's cool too, yeah. I like the randomization. I think that's perfectly sufficient. I don't personally find myself needing much more than that to do. You can add the outside. Yeah, we could like add a structure to this or something, but I think for now I'm just going to leave it like this. Might do something different with it later. Okay, how are we doing on cash? $9,000. I'm going to accumulate a little bit more and decide what else to add. The Rebirth Spino in JWA looks cancerous. Fair. I have not seen it, but I would not be surprised if it was poor. Let's see here. Milestones. Interesting. Oh, it's cool. It's got initiate 100 or more social vocalizations. Fascinating. Animal points. Base rating, bonuses, milestones. Oh, cool. And that like gives the animal. I like that system too. That's a very cool system. Could also make the walls disappear and sink into the ground so it looks free look roam. That is cool, Quivers. I like that. It's very compelling, but I think we're going to leave it as the vivarium for now. Yeah, we might be able to do males. I'm pausing here because of the pop-ups. I wanted to look at the Gallimimus some more. Defensive. Cool. Kick the shit out of things. Confident. Predator avoidance. Protective. Retreat. Opportunistic bully. Interesting. Smaller or less dominant animals of other species. This is so cool. I really like these tags. The Giga that looked like a Distortus before the Distortus. I don't think I remember that. Yeah, I want to put another animal in with the galleys. That's why I wanted to look at this. Fight males during the breeding season. Seasonal bully. So if we had a larger, like, chill animal, maybe something that it like can't actually like really bully, maybe that would work. All right, let's see what's going on here. Animal growth. Kim is now an adult. Yep. Shopping and nutrition refill. Let's go to the station. Maybe Pachycephalosaurus would be a good mate. I feel like he might be aggressive too. Okay, we have need food and merch. Everything else seems to be good, so let's do this. Okay. How's PK compared to JWE? Better in certain ways, and the ways in which it is better are growing more numerous, let's say. It continues to improve in a way JWE3 is not improving. So already I'm thinking the management's better at this point. There's a lot more stuff going on, even if some of it's still kind of work in progress. It is interesting. The Stego seems like it will be very aggressive, so it's probably not a good candidate for cohabbing. Let's look at Pachycephalosaurus. So we've got Spinifer and Wyomingensis. Defensive, confident, defensive against predators, nearby predators, seasonal sparring, opportunistic bully. Okay, so same deal, opportunistic bully. Spinifer, defensive, avoidance, sparring, opportunistic bully. Okay. So I think they're the same. Other things we could do would be like Triceratops, aggressive nest defender, territorial aggression. So this is the same as like the Stego probably, in that it won't cohab well with stuff, I guess. How do, okay, I also want Styraco at some point because it's my guy. I really like the Styraco in this game. Nest Defender. Seasonal Sparring. Okay, but Styrac is not an asshole. This might be pretty good. Because I don't think a Gallimimus could bully a Styracosaurus. Okay, so Styrac's a contender. Although getting one of the newer animals like Pachycephalosaurus is probably a good idea. I want to look at Para of the Walker Eye variety. Seasonal sparring, predator avoidance, defensive. Okay, Paras are chill. Brachis are chill. So Brachii plus Para should work. Yeah, I want Anki in the park too. Good shout on Anki. Defensive confident, nest defender, predator defense, dedicated family protection, sparring, predator retreats, predator avoidance. Anki looks good too. So maybe we keep the trikes and stegos in their own dedicated enclosures. We have a Brachii para enclosure, so we can do like the lagoon from the movie, basically. But I'll probably want that for when we finalize the layout of the park more, because right now we're still very much like early placeholder type stuff. And then we'll do... Ooh, you know what we could do with the galleys? We could do like kind of a like a game trail enclosure, like the animals in the mixed herd in Lost World. Since we're putting in like Pachycephalosaurus anyway. We could throw some paras in there too. Have para in like 2 exhibits if we wanted to. Or we could do like Walkeri and Cristocristatus separately. Because there are like short crested parasaurs on the mural in the visitor center in the first film. Even though the ones at the lake clearly have long crests. I don't hate the idea of using both para variants, actually. That could be fun. I'm gonna hop off. All right. We'll catch you later. And yeah, I am definitely enjoying my time with PK. It's nice to play new content for a game and then enjoy the new content. It's nice to feel like a game is improving when they add things. I quite like that. Yeah, I'm enjoying the update quite a lot. And we barely even started looking at it. Pachyceph and Anki might make a good combo. Yeah, maybe. Okay, let's look at dig sites. So let's look at Pachycephalosaurus and Styracosaurus. So like Lance and Hell Creek or something maybe. Plants. Oh yeah, they got different icons. I know that. Okay, well there's Morrison. Jeez. PT. Is it the white ones? Yeah, there's Styrac in Canada. Ah, here, blue one. Suggest we research male animals first so we can fill out the population of the animals we already have. Yeah, it's not a bad idea. So 3,000 on Hell Creek with the research grant. The research grant is doing something. Fossil yield plus 30%. I guess this is... Oh, cost... Is that roughly 3,000 or minus 3,000? I can't tell. Oh yeah, we have Bravo team now too. Okay. We'd be doing the full price, that's roughly, for Dinosaur Park. So maybe we do that. And then let's look at the males. So for the males, 7K. I think we don't do the males yet. I think we do one more animal, then we do males. I think that's better. So yes, let's restate this for the video. The male research is 7K at 1,900 a minute versus expeditioning to Hell Creek for some animals, which is 3,000. And if we go to Dinosaur Park for Styrac, we're dumping 4. So I'm gonna start. The problem with Hell Creek is there's tons of animals there. So we could get a bunch of different things with Hell. Yeah, they're gonna be really thinly spread. Maybe we don't do that until we have more money. Because that's not getting me a new animal quick. That's getting me a lot of different animals that I can't breed. It's only 3 if I go to Dinosaur Park. Let's do Dinosaur Park. I'm gonna do it. We're doing Dinosaur Park. We're gonna go for Styracosaurus as our next animal. Let's look at the, well, nah, we can leave all the water in here. It's fine. $2.7 years. Do we have a lifespan, or do they not die currently of old age? Dilophosaurus, only animal with dig site. Will be living alone, not too complicated. Not a bad idea. Also, it's awesome. I want to get an herbivore first, but it would be a good one to do next. Fuck, protesters. Do we pull out? 4 minutes, 18%. Just the excavation cycle. I guess we're like halfway. Yeah, that's just the progress on the current one. Not the timer. Definitely not the timer on the protests. But we're halfway on Styrak. Let's just let it ride. It's fine. They have a lifespan in the encyclopedia. Okay. Over here. The Velociraptor. Embryo survival chance. Death 12 years. Sexual maturity at 3. Okay. Got it. Animals get old, they get more prone to disease and die to it. That makes sense. That's a cool way to do it. Instead of just having, like, random dice to die type crap like JWE. Oh, Styrak's done. Alright. Lucky. Remove. Super lucky on the DNA grab here in Dinosaur Park. They knew what I wanted. Okay. Look at that little goober. Alright, realistic, 0% maturity. 9,000 bucks. Yikes. 3 to 16 on females. Should I save up my money till I can afford 3? Or should I get one just to have one? Good question. How are we doing? I mean, I'm doing alright. Let's look at our income level. We could also take out a loan. We could do a loan just to finance a bunch of Styraks quick. I don't hate the idea. 11 on income, 6 of which was profit for the last tick, the last month. We'll need a male eventually. I'm gonna take the loan. Let's grab 3 of them. Let's just do it. All in on Styracosaurus. We are practicing no financial responsibility in this park. Okay. All right, we're gonna chuck them in here. This might be an interesting test of Cohab in terms of like what they want. Do we not have a voiceover? Uh-huh. That is some grass. There he is. Okay, so they don't like this. They like this. Coastal. Why don't we do this? Let's just reset the veg in here so that it's matching for both. We'll just, we'll do all coastal. Apparently we need to actually up our water game a little bit. So we'll do that too. Okay, all the veg is still technically present. Although, can't tell where. There was some... Oh, there we go. It updated. Okay, water first. Oops, come back to me, Styracosaurus. I should be easy to find you now that I've removed everything from the pen. Okay. Yes. Water. A little bit of that. We did the muddy water. Let's get the size down here. Oh, yeah, let it run. Okay, water is sufficient. All right, so coastal on both. We did some ferns. Plants. Do we... Cenozoic, Mesozoic. Okay, apparently they need proportionally quite a bit. Multiple bodies of smaller bodies of water might be better. Maybe. It's the JWE player made to put in the one giant lake. Well, we can probably up the intensity here, I guess. Just put in more that way. So does the intensity actually affect the meter growth? Or is there a limiting level where I just need to expand the enclosure period? Oh, nope, there it went. It always takes a moment. Kind of lags behind. Okay, well, cool. That is now a densely forested exhibit, but everybody should be happy with it. Cool. Okay. There we go. Animal growth. Faye has reached adolescence. Thank you for the subscription blown apart. I appreciate it. Animal growth on Cherry, the one that has been dealing with lots of diseases. Look at those pin feathers. Damn. I don't know who does partner animations, so your guess is as good as mine. Okay. Oh, where's our little gremlins at? Let's take a look at the Styrax. Watch them run around a little bit. What's your problem? Ah, you're fine. You're just complaining. There they are. The Styracosaurus can do a partner animation. You can go inside of his head too. Alright. Where you clone the animals, will say how long they live. Okay. I mean, it doesn't really affect my decision to clone them. Holy, okay. Everybody's running around again. We're making money hand over fist. Alright. Males? Maybe? I think we can pull the trigger on males. Let's do it. Male. Boom. Well, that was the thing I wanted, right? Yeah. Okay. Males. Men. Yeah, there's no thoughts inside that head, just giant eyeball. Welcome to Jurassic Park. Insert the theme song here as it eats. Chasing each other around a little bit, maybe? Coming over to the log. Cool. Very cool. Well, 10,000 bucks with the research going. I think we might be getting to an economic level where we can do some better animal combat. Oh, the girls are fighting. Oh, shit. What are we fighting about? Unnecessary. Do I know why they're fighting? Out of curiosity. Social sparring. Okay. They're just goofing. We can get better donation boxes. Do the better donation boxes actually like provide a better return? Also, I noticed these guys have different color palettes. How does that work exactly? Like, are colors pseudo randomized or something? Because like this one has like more of a white look overall, and this one's got this like more yellow going on. I don't remember them looking all that different when they were hatchlings. Holds more money. Does that matter? Like how do donation boxes work? Do they like fill up and that's it for the month? Like you can't get any more after that? Like should I be replacing and upgrading these if they're getting filled? Cash this month. Can I profit last quarter 394? And like, is there any like downside to keeping the old ones in the park? Mediums are under research. Color variation is randomized. You can research tech to be able to control it. Cool. 3 minutes, 5,000 for a higher tier donation box. Do I want to do that right now? Not sure. So is it randomized like within the like it's the same like sub design, right? Out of like the ones. Also, did we actually finish our research? Oh, combat encounter between Gallimimus and Styracosaurus. Uh, I mean, it does make sense that it would bully the juvenile because they are bullies. Hopefully, that's not causing any actual trouble. Predator avoidance retreating from Kim the Velociraptor. Oh, they can detect the raptors, I guess. Interesting. Hopefully that's not much of an issue. Kick the baby? No! Don't kick the baby. Not my Styracosauruses. Do we think it's this one? That was the target, maybe? Roaming. Do they pick on you? Might be slightly injured. Yeah, there's like wounds. My poor baby got sliced up. You got kicked by a Gallimimus or something. Damn. I mean, I guess it's fine now. Social butterfly. Socialize with 3 different species. Did it socialize with a velociraptor from across the room? Okay, well, alright, males are go. So, let's do some males. Okay. Let's do... Not that, because I don't have 9K. Compy. 1 male, 400 bucks. Easy. I would pay 400 bucks for a compy. I would pay 400 bucks for a compy, like, immediately. We can do one of these. And a Velociraptor male? Sure. That will not break the bank yet. Okay. All right, here's the boys. We've got Timur, director of Night Watch, I think. We got Chewie, jump to light speed. All right, Chewie into the thing here. Oh yeah, are these guys? These guys don't like grow up, do they? Because he's like the same size. Yeah, I think so. And Taban. There you go. The new baby. Immediately going in for some bugs. I feel like the rib cage is a little big. Oh, have an animal adopt an unrelated baby. Okay, achievement unlocked. Somebody has adopted the baby. All right. Well, let's save it for a Styraco. Yeah, can these can the bullying kill these like Styrak hatchlings? Like, are they actually at risk of getting kicked to death? Because I hope not. Oh, he's an adult. He has reached adulthood. Oh, don't you do it! I see you looking at the baby. You leave that baby alone. I don't like where this is going. You leave that baby alone. He didn't do nothing to you. He's just living his life. You bully. Run, baby, run! Get out of there! I like that it was hissing. That was pretty cool. I didn't count as combat or anything, so that was just like a threat display type thing. Cool. I'm worried for my babies, though. My children. We still don't have the money, do we? For the Styrak mail. Maybe it was the baby's the aggressor. Maybe I'm at fault. I'm blaming the innocent adult Gallimimus for the aggressive Styrak baby. What settings are we on here anyway? Ultra preset. No shit. We're running on Ultra? Okay. Fuck, let's go. You had to bully Platyosaur, kill a Trocengensis, kill a Gracilis? Because of opportunistic bullying? Oh shit. Okay, that's part of the learning experience. Both for us and for the Styracosaurs. Yeah, it's a JWE3 Styrak baby. It hatched with aggressive. It came into the world with a heart full of hatred. We are losing more money? Maybe? What happened to our finances? Oh yeah, we do have a loan we're paying off. That's true. I did kind of like spend all my money on a loan. Well, sort of. Do we know what baby got adopted? Yeah, I don't know how to tell that. I have no idea. Maybe you could check like family stuff. Ah, adopted mother. Yeah. Primal Gamer has adopted a baby. Now we're nearly 2 stars. But hey, if this was a JWA3 challenge mode, we'd be done by now. I got good news for Primal Gamer. You're now the mother of a bouncing baby velociraptor. Adoptive mother. Taban. I thought he was walking on the water for a second just because I could see his legs. I was like, he's Jesus. Raptor Jesus. Oh my god. It makes so much sense. You remember when they said adoption was a mechanic in JWE3 and then it just wasn't? I remember that. Anyway, Styracosaurus time? Yeah, we have 10k. Styracosaurus time. Here, 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 male. Alright. There he is. The baby. Yeah, I have 20 mil. This is JW3. It doesn't have a father. Literal virgin birth. Yeah, just. Oh my god, was Jesus cloned? Is that what it was? Jesus was just a clone? Ahote. Here he is. The boy. Let's see. If we put him down right next to one of the ladies, already got a substantial size difference. Oh, paddle with all your might. Don't sink. This prick is back. You leave those Styracosaurs alone. I like them more than you, even if you are shiny. I don't trust them. Running my kids over to the corner of the pen. We're in debt? Nah, we're fine. As long as we don't see that we're in debt, we're not in debt. Just don't look at the number, and then eventually it's making money again. Okay, well, success. The park is continuing. I'm hoping that next session we can actually start to put Jurassic Park stuff in. If we want to do that, we're going to have to do some building set research so that we can unlock the blueprints. So that's probably what I want to do next. Oof, 7th hour a piece. That's pretty rough. That's a lot. Well, I don't know. It'll still probably be my plan. But hey, I'm making meaningful financial decisions in the game, and that very much excites me. So, after recording these 2 episodes, I will say I am very happy with what I have seen from Prehistoric Kingdom and Update 17. So I am looking forward to doing more. Not just this park build, but we might actually do a second one back to back. We'll see. Realistically, Jesus would have been a trans man, but don't let Charlie Kirk hear that. Wow. From hell. Yeah. Jurassic Park should have had a Ferris wheel, perhaps. Okay, I am gonna wrap stream up here, I think, because I am tired. Let's make a second save. But I had a good time with the game tonight. And I'm looking forward to playing more. I got another project I want to work on for the channel, so we're not going to do any streams during the week. So we're going to save this for Saturday next week, I think. We'll see if I can keep myself away for a week, I guess. But I need to get a few other projects going before the end of the month, so we got some stuff to do. All right. I'll catch everybody later. Thanks for watching the stream. We will also stream longer next Saturday because I won't be so exhausted, so it won't be this short. Although we got up to about 3 hours, so it wasn't that short. Anyway, yeah, catch everybody later.